Ready? Hi, welcome to Charmed Message from Heaven. If anyone's watching, let me know if you can't hear us because the computer's being a little weird today. Um, but I'm Lori.
Hey, Lori. I'm
I'm
Shaun.
My name is Shaun,
And I'm Lori.
and we're both psychic mediums. We do readings online. You can actually call in at any time by hitting the link. I just posted it on YouTube and on Facebook.
And I
Oh,
think I
there we
put it
go.
on Instagram.
There we go. Now it's posting everywhere. Okay. So my computer's being a little weird, so I apologize if we're not being heard right now. If anyone could message me or post and let us know if we're not being heard. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead with the collective reading for everyone with Lori.
Yes. Okay. So today is the 8th, right? Yeah,
Yes.
Tuesday. So it's July 8th already. And, this has been a busy week. And I'm sure for a lot of people, the kids are out of school, things are a little more hectic. But let's see what is the message for the collective. If everyone wants to just take a nice deep breath and maybe think of something you want answered. And I'm going to see what the universe has to say. Okay.
And I see we have a caller, so you'll be the first in line.
Okay, so the first card we get is the High Priestess. And this always tells you that, you got to trust your intuition. No matter what's going on, no matter what you're hearing, seeing, trust your intuition because that is the first, um, should be first in line for your information. You can't believe everything you see and you can't believe everything you hear. So trust your intuition. That's very important, especially that it's the first message of the day. Then we get Eight of Wands and Four of Cups. Eight of Wands is right side up. The Four of Cups was upside down. To me, this always means moving forward, things moving forward. Four of Cups upside down suggests maybe it's not as stable or it's not as solid as you want it to be. Maybe things are moving just so fast, you're having a hard time finding your stability. But either way, things are moving forward and try to find your stability within this time frame because it's almost saying like things are in motion. There's no stopping it. So stop trying to fight it. Just go with the flow, which sometimes a lot of times we need to hear,
Exactly, yeah.
especially if you're a creature of habit, or you plan things a certain way. Maybe you're very type A and you wanted things to go a certain way and thought they would, and they're not going a certain way, but they're still going forward. Just trust the process. Try to go with the flow. And then you get the sun, which is plans are going to work out. So kind of trust. As hard as it is, I feel like it's saying trust your intuition. Even though things are maybe moving fast and they're not as stable or exactly as you planned, they're going to work out. And that's your message.
Very cool. And lately, I've been getting visits from spirits from every religion, like I said, I met Hindu, I met Buddhists, I've met uh, people from the Bible, people from Greek mythology. It's amazing. But last night, I got a message from Abraham, which I have to look up all these people because I don't know who they are. But he's, I guess, part of the Bible. And his message was the Creator has, they call him Creator, you can call him God, whichever one's more comfortable for you, has a path set for us all. It is up to us how we get there. There are significant points in your life that are set to occur either way. If you go down the path negatively or with positivity, it is your choice. Mistakes you make are there to learn. They do not veer you completely off your path. Do not feel as if you are too far gone. Your path will continue to lead you back to where you're supposed to be. So they always show it to me almost like a map. Like there are certain points that you will hit in your life that are meant to be. that whether you go there kicking and screaming or making it harder for yourself, it's completely up to you. But have faith that you will get there.
Very similar to
Yeah,
the card message. Like things are
absolutely.
happening no matter what, kind of.
Right, exactly. How you get there is up to you.
Right. And to trust your intuition. Um, you know, usually your intuition is messages or guidance
Yeah,
from spirit. You just can't see it, so sometimes you don't know what it's coming from or where it's
exactly.
coming from.
But like I said, I used to say to everyone, we're all gifted.
Yes, me too.
Mother's intuition, gut feelings, they're all part of that psychic or energetic
Connected.
realm. Yeah.
Yeah. And energy never lies.
No.
So keep that in mind. We do have I was going to say a color of the week, a crystal of the
It's better than when I said a rock.
week, a stone. This is orange calcite. And I picked this one because it goes closely related to our message or Sean's message.
Both of us.
Well, it's funny how they both are very similar. Um, there we go.
Um, sorry guys, having some technical difficulties. Is there? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My computer decided to switch cameras by itself without letting us know. So we're back now.
Okay.
All right.
So the orange calcite is connected to your solar plexus, which is yellow, usually yellow, yellowish orange. But that's all about self confidence, motivation, positivity. And I feel like that's what we need for what's going on, right? Positively trying to trust yourself, be motivated going forward, even though maybe you're not sure of the exact outcome. But orange calcite is an incredibly energizing and uplifting stone. It encourages feelings of connection and belonging. It also enhances creativity and stability. It helps to balance emotions and your drive for achieving goals and success. And a good affirmation of the day is I am energetic and ready to conquer the day. I like that.
I apologize for going in and out. I don't know why my computer's misbehaving today. I think it's the energy all over the place.
Yes.
Yesterday was a 7-7 portal, they said.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
So, yeah.
Energy's been crazy. And the full moon is coming this week. It is the buck full moon.
Yes.
I think July 10th, which is Wednesday night into Thursday.
Yeah.
It's going to be the fullest. So make your moon water. And the interesting thing is, I don't know how much of it we're going to see because this moon supposedly is going to be very close to the horizon, and it's going to be the lowest lying moon that we are having this whole year. So we might not even be able to see it really
Right.
in full, which leads me to other conspiracy theories about them hiding the moon from us, but that's something different. But it is going to be the full moon, and that could also be a reason why
Maybe.
energies are going crazy right now.
But, yeah. But I'm going to go to the first caller.
Okay. And like we said, you can call in, click on the
Oh,
link someone has posted, and then you get in line.
Yes. How are you doing, Dion?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Hey, welcome, welcome.
How you been?
Very good. A lot of things going on with me. Uh, but so did you have a question or a general reading request?
Okay, so I'm still packing, but I'm packed now. Like I went and got my luggage to do a one-way ticket, and so I'm to that point now. But things definitely have to change, like with my current living situation, because I'm not going to be able to stay living here because things are just escalating to the point where like spirits like don't get comfortable. Okay, last time we talked, I took your advice. At first, I was kind of bummed, like, I don't know if I'm going to like doing that. But I did start down that road, and I'm already 4 books in, and I've actually learned to really like it. So I just want to know, like, what's next? Like, how soon for the move will I be okay? Like, how is it going to unfold?
Okay.
And I'm sorry, just forgive me. What was our advice
I
from last time? Because I'm like an etch a
I
sketch.
Okay,
think
so
it's
you told me
fiction based
to,
on true.
Oh,
yes,
you're good. You
I
remember.
never remember.
My
That was
memory is bad.
amazing.
Okay, very cool. So, and you've already written 4 of them.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Well, that's good. All right. So,
I know
what?
it's amazing because it was the timing that lined up. Because when I first
Yeah.
started, I'm like, now what do they want me to do? And now I'm
Right.
already done. I'm like, wow.
Very cool.
That's cool.
And do you already have a publisher?
No, but I've sold a couple of copies already, which I'm like, hmm. So no, I don't have a. Should I be looking for one?
I think so. That's the first thing I was hearing. You
Okay.
need to find a publisher, get that all going. Um, I get a lot of good changes for you. Although you mentioned getting a one-way ticket, you didn't mention where to, and that's the part I feel like I'm struggling with because, or well, or you're struggling with because I feel like where you're going is a place that you didn't necessarily think would make you happy, but it will. It might have even been a place you've left already because you were disappointed, and now you're going back. But I feel like you're going to go back with better intentions, with better hopes, better connections, even. I got the Five of Wands that tells me lots of change coming, lots of action being taken. I definitely feel like a move is imminent. You got the Sun, which is plans that work out. So all of these changes and move, it's going to work out in your favor. And then we get the Eight of Cups, which is upside down, which usually is sometimes like disappointing or feeling grateful, but something's missing. Upside down, I feel like it's saying it's almost like you're not going to be as disappointed as you think you were.
Hmm.
Are you leaving like New York? You're leaving the state?
Yeah, I want to. You said that I was going to be going west, so
Yeah,
It's fine. I keep hearing letter V. I don't know if that's
Virginia.
well. That's south,
Las
but
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
oh, Vegas.
That makes sense.
Okay, that does make sense.
Were you ever there before?
Yeah, I've been there many, many, many times.
Gotcha. All right.
You still see that on my radar?
Yeah, I still see the V place.
And I still feel like it's west.
I don't know. Well, there might be trees in Vegas, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm seeing trees. That's why. So I was thinking like Vermont, but Vegas makes
Oh,
sense. But I have spirit coming through saying, get that feeling out of the pit of your stomach that everything's against you.
Okay.
That's only making it harder for you. Just try to like feel and know that things are going to go your way because you're kind of like manifesting that, and they want you to get rid of that.
Okay.
Is one of your books regarding a forest, like a hunter or something like that?
So where I live now, it's like a forest. Yeah, where I'm
Okay,
living right now. And if I don't go west, I'm going to have to relocate locally,
I gotcha.
which I don't want to do. I don't want to do a double move. Like if my
Mm,
destiny's out that way, I just want to go that way.
let me see.
where were you thinking of getting the one-way ticket to?
Vegas.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
the, that makes sense. Mhm. Knight of Pentacles. I mean, I keep on getting to that your money is protected. You're going to have money. You don't have to worry about it. I know that's easier said than done. Um, and something about getting the publisher, signing the contracts.
I didn't
Kind of,
even start applying for publishers yet, but go ahead. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I'm gonna have to do that like today.
I
yeah,
gotcha.
I feel like you have to get that going.
You were
All right.
saying like signing the publisher? I have to sign the contract.
Yeah, the contract.
Okay.
It's going to be good. These books are actually they're going to bring attention and get a lot of people, and something you've been wanting for a very long time. All right.
Keeps you under the radar. And do you also use like a pen pal or a pen name, like a fake name?
Yeah, so the pen name is different than what I wrote with the other books.
Okay,
Right.
good. Because
They have
you're
different.
gonna stay under the radar with the different name, yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
and leave them separate. So definitely have like a whole different publisher, different place like doing it. So just keep it very separate from the other ones.
Okay.
Okay. It's funny when you said Vegas, I'm thinking casinos and stuff like that, but they're telling me no, they're like quieter parts of Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not really into the casino scene or
Well, no,
anything like
that was my misconception. I was
yeah.
thinking like, the casinos, the lights, and everything, but they're telling me there are like rural parts of Vegas.
I know, hard to believe, but that's what you would think. You would think casino and
Well,
like
that's what I thought, and they're like, no, no. But they're saying it's good for you because you're going to have access to a lot more.
yeah,
yes.
a bigger network.
So
Yes.
I definitely see you going there, and I think you're trying to change too much in your life at once.
Hmm.
They're saying, the move this, or I don't know if you're changing the way you're eating. Just it's take it slower. They're saying as far as change,
Okay.
one thing at a time. I don't know. I'm not sure who this is, but they're like definitely call the publishers. That'll help you.
Okay.
That'll help get things rolling and make you feel safer to move.
I haven't done that yet.
I know you will.
Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like you're able to like link up or pair up with somebody once you get there that you either know already from the past or just from the phone or whatever, but that they're also very good network. They have a lot of connections.
I already do know somebody in the area, right?
That's perfect.
Mhm.
No, it's gonna be good. Things are starting to finally move for you, and they're so
Good.
happy with that.
And if you're writing more or thinking about it this way, maybe whoever you have to read them or whichever one you think is going to be the best out of the books that you're doing, I feel like try to write one into a screenplay because I feel like that's also going to be able to be sold more along the lines of something that can be turned into a screenplay. So maybe if you already have it or you already broke it down like that, it's even better.
Yeah, it's weird because so like when I do my writing, it's automatic writing. So you can still hear me, right? And
Yes.
Okay.
Shaun told me to make them like novellas.
Oh, like, okay, very good.
So that's what I did. And then at the end of each one of them, I break down the characters.
Nice.
And I wasn't sure why I was doing that, but now I know why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
Thank
very
you for
cool.
saying that.
Yeah, that's cool. I think it's going to be nice and successful.
I keep seeing a book about I don't know if it's a serial killer or a hunter, and it has something to do with the woods, like a forest thing. But I don't know. That's why I keep seeing
That I'm writing?
that you will or are writing. Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
I'll look forward to that.
Yes. Well, thank you, and we look forward to speaking to you again.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. If anybody else wants to call in, you could use the link that I posted. You could choose video or without. I did see one of the caller, and they kind of
There
disappeared.
wasn't a.
Whoa.
Oh, Amy's on there now.
All right. So, Amy, we're gonna come to you now.
Good morning.
Sorry, my mic keeps going in.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling in from?
I am in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, I have chatted with you in the past about my partner Michael, who has passed, who is quite the character.
Yeah.
Um, I had a weird dream last night, and I'm thinking it's going back to the time when he was sick. So, eh, where he was ill, and they came and they contained him, and it's very weird because it reminds me a little bit of when he was transported home in the ambulance, but I'm not knowing where that's coming from. um, I was going to ask you just to do a general reading, but then that was in my dreams last night, so I'm kind of wondering where I should take this today.
Okay, I understand. All right, let's see.
I get a sense of peace. I almost feel like it's a sense of maybe trying to get to you or him reiterating that he is home, he is at peace. And this could even go back to the fact maybe you've been talking to him, praying to him a little more often, and just extra concerned or worried about where he is. And I think part of that message was he's still there, he's still coming home, he's still around you. Does that make sense?
Yes, yeah, because
And for the safety, even though he was sick and it brought you back to when he was sick, he's not physically sick or spiritually sick. I think it's just the fact that he felt safe and like able to relax, kind of. Does that make sense?
yes, yes,
And I feel like that's what he wanted to just send to you again, that he was home, he was safe, he's able to relax, even though it is two different parallels or two different not universes, dimensions.
Yeah.
okay. Can you do a general reading?
Yes, sure.
Sure, absolutely.
I feel like I'm always talking about Michael, so.
No, it's okay.
For Amy and
It's
today.
funny. He says he doesn't want you to worry about him anymore. Even though he's gone, he's at peace. There's something still like inside you worrying about him.
Just miss him.
I know.
Um, for your general reading, your cards are interesting because
There you
okay,
go. Go ahead.
I feel like it's probably either like a change of careers or just trying to make something happen that you're not sure of, but they're saying that you're going to be able to do it. I got the magician that tells me you have all the tools, you're very capable of making it happen. Um, you know, regardless of what you've been told or heard, you could do it, right? And then we get the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles, which is like a new way of money coming in or new money coming in. The Hierophant is again like the all knowing,
Okay.
like the magician, but it's saying like trust your intuition. You have it within you. You know that this is going to be good. You know that it's going to bring you money or bring a good change. If it's not money, it's going to just be something that brings you abundance. It brings you value. You know, I feel like it brings a happiness to your life. And then you get the Ten of Pentacles that tells me it's going to be worth it. So
Okay.
I feel like it's saying do it. Does that make sense?
It does.
Um, sorry, he's coming through again. Whenever he's here. Um, he does say goodnight to you back,
Oh,
even though you can't hear it. He does say it.
well, thank you.
Yeah, and he goes, and you're not half.
Wait, I can't hear you.
I don't know why our mic keeps going in and out. You're not half a person anymore. You made him a whole person. He never wants you to think that. Do you have a barbecue in your backyard
We have
that
a grill that we haven't.
you're afraid to touch?
Yeah, he was the only one that grilled on it, and
I
it's been
know.
3 years.
Because his first thing he goes, "It's okay to use the grill. I'm not going to be mad. If you break it, you break it."
You're not going to burn anything down.
Ah, that's so funny.
He says it's not on his mind at all anymore.
I was wondering if something might be living under the cover because it's been so
That's funny.
long.
Yeah, no, he's laughing. He says he was very picky about everything that went on that grill. And,
Oh, he cleaned it and cleaned it and
yeah,
scrubbed it, and that's the only thing he cooked on was the grill.
I know. But he's giving you permission. He wants you to have fun, enjoy it.
Okay.
Oh,
Funny. Oh, yeah, I did all the other cooking.
all right, hold on. All right. He says you're one of a kind. You really, you made him so happy, and he wants you to be happy now. He said even if you picture him holding your hand when you're walking, just do what makes you feel good now.
Last night I went to Pilates, and it's in walking distance. And I was walking home, and a man whose home I used to drive past 15 years ago, who has moved, he's from Serbia. Um, I sat down and he showed up.
Interesting.
Wow.
And I thought it was, and I thanked Michael afterwards because I wondered if he sent him.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
He said you needed a friendly face.
Yeah,
And the guy's a widow.
I know. That's why I don't like to interfere with stuff.
Yeah.
He did tell me he sent you someone to be happy again.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't like to ruin anything or.
He's not my type, Michael. Oh.
Well, and I was hearing like a friendly face,
Well, that's
a
yeah. He's saying
confidant, somebody
it
that,
doesn't have to be a relationship, just something,
yeah,
Right.
something to fill. I
like
know no one
connect.
can replace you. I'm like, someone to fill the hole. He's like, no one can replace me. But yeah, it's just something to fill the space a little bit. Have a
Yeah.
friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a happy heart feeling, so it was good.
Very cool.
Oh my. See how it turns to him. He's a big personality,
Yeah.
very big. So,
Did Michael buy you flowers a lot?
on occasion,
Yeah, because he's telling me it's okay to buy yourself flowers. It's okay to do that. You need to enjoy your home.
I've been thinking about doing that at the farmers market on Thursdays. Like,
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
he's giving
it's
you saying he's saying it's not weird. It's a good thing.
okay. Okay.
And do you have cowboy boots for something, or did you just buy cowboy boots?
I have cowboy boots. We used to spend part of our time in Tennessee. I have
Okay.
those.
Yeah, because I feel like there's maybe a push to go visit there, take a trip there. Um,
I'm
and if it's not something you've been thinking of, I feel like he's kind of saying, what about this?
I'm going in August. I just booked a trip there.
Oh,
Wow.
perfect. So then just know that he's validating that, and he wants you to bring the shoes with you.
Well, okay. I did. I think I talked to you about the suitcase, the leather suitcase before that I had of his. I took it to a leather worker to make me a purse.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
beautiful.
You got to show us the end product.
Yes.
I will. It's what a suitcase he used to travel the world. So
Oh,
Awesome.
that's awesome.
That's a beautiful thing.
Is it going to be like one, like almost like a body purse, like that you put around your neck?
I could, yes, like a long strap.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I'm thinking of having some lanyards made for my boys so they have a little piece of him as well.
That's
I
beautiful.
like that. I like that. Or even like their like a luggage tag from that for them.
Ah, that's a great idea too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we always love talking to you, Amy. Definitely call back again.
I'll call back so you can see Michael. Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Have a great
Have a good
day.
day.
Thank you. Bye
Bye.
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 Okay. So if anyone else wants to call in, um, if anyone is around Nassau County tonight, we are having a moon circle, which involves a card reading, um, candle lighting for your intentions, Reiki, and a long meditation. It's beautiful. It's really relaxing.
Yeah.
It's really good. And Lori goes around and gives Reiki, and she also gives you some information that she got.
Yeah.
So there's a
You
lot
know,
involved.
and it's just a nice group of people that always get together. It's, like-minded, and everybody's here to help each other. There's no judgment.
Absolutely.
And you don't need any experience in it. You could just be dabbling, or it could be your first time. It doesn't matter. As long as you're wanting to heal and just live a better life, that's really it.
Yeah, it's cool. And next Tuesday night, I'm going to be teaching my first angel class,
Yeah.
and I'm excited. It's going to be. I talk very closely with the archangels, so the first one is going to be Archangel Michael, where I'll teach you about him, give you some of his messages, and then we'll do a meditation where you actually go meet him,
So cool.
and it's going to be very cool. I'm excited.
Yeah. So that's an introduction to Archangel class, and that's next Tuesday at 8.
Yeah, and then you contact Lori on Facebook or however else you
Or
want to do it.
message us here. Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll set up a seat for you.
Yeah.
But if there's no other callers,
And thanks for dealing with us.
as
As
soon as, as soon as she said thank you for dealing with our microphone issues, the mic went
it
off.
went out. It's like it's messing with us. But thanks for dealing with us with our mic and camera issues.
Yes.
It's been fun.
Although this camera makes me look less red, which I like.
Yeah, and I have a sunburn, so I was I was gonna say that the other day I sat out in the sun for like maybe 30 minutes, and I got really
Yeah,
sunburned. I even think my eyes got sunburned. Does that happen?
drink lots of water today. I know it's really hot out.
Yeah, and make sure you do look for the full moon if you could
Yes.
see it. Like I said, because it's going to be very low on the horizon, but you can charge your moon water still. You can still release anything negative that you want to let go of. I like to write it down and either burn it or bury it. Either way, you're writing down what you want to get rid of, and then you're letting it go.
Absolutely.
Um,
And if you're gonna post on me social media, try to post something positive today, something that you want to have, and not negative.
Nothing negative. Yeah, stay away from negativity
Yeah,
because it only attracts more negativity.
exactly. Actually, my shirt says, "Be the energy you want to attract."
I like it.
So we will see you next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Like I said, no callers
Same
right
time,
now.
same place.
Yeah, and feel free to call in again, and we'll talk to you then.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
Have